It's Paddy's Day, and this is going to be the weirdest Paddy's Day that I have ever had. So in spite of vowing yesterday that I was not going to go anywhere for at least 5 days, I'm kind of a bit low on certain foods, so I'm going to have to go and brave Lidl's. Well, I hope this doesn't turn out to be a fruitless mission. I just had a chat to my neighbour from across the road, and he said don't even bother with Tesco's, there's nothing there, he said. Well, a few scraps he managed to get, that was all. But I'm going to try Lidl's. Well, there are people out. Cars are going past. There are people, older people out and about with shopping bags. It feels weird. It really feels weird at the moment, in and out. I've been waking up in the morning this last week feeling like I've just had a nightmare, and I've just woken up and I'm like, oh, it's real. Anyway, I'm going to fill my little red trolley up as best I can with perishable stuff, and then I shall do an online shop for the soonest delivery, which apparently could be up to about 3 weeks at the moment, depending on the area. We'll see. I'll try later and just put one in for, you know, next week or something. It's really not so bad so far, there's bakery items. I'm not going to be buying the ones that aren't wrapped today, I'm afraid, and I always have because less packaging and all that. But loads of chopped tomatoes in here, look, and they're only 28 pence. Lidl's, clearly the way to come. I don't need any, I'm not going to get them because I don't need any, and I know they're in short supply. Tomato puree, oh go on, love some of that. A couple. 31p. The ovens are singing, apparently. Now the pasta section, as you can see, has been stripped bare. But I did have some of this only last night, do you know what, with Izzy? Because it was the only pasta I had left in my cupboards. And it's delish. I'm going to get 2. Hopefully that's not greedy. My obscure tastes are coming in handy now. Nobody wants the weird quinoa. That'd be very nice, thank you. I'm going home.
Look what Mummy's got! Yeah!
I've gone mad.
This is luxury at its finest.
I never buy stuff like that.
You never. It's not going to close.
But this is a special occasion, isn't it, Izzy?
Well,
We need serious consoling.
if special means devastating, then yeah.
Yeah, it is. Right. There. That's all the frozen stuff I got from Lidl's. As you can see, I'm back. I didn't do much filming in Lidl's because I didn't want to be lingering in there for ages. It wasn't too bad, actually. There were loads of baked beans, all the really cheap brands. There wasn't any pasta, as you saw, apart from that linguine, but there was also, in the Easter section, some posh multicoloured pasta, which I did also get 1 packet of. Yeah, so that was okay. I've survived that. I'm slightly embarrassed about what I did when I got in. I'm not sure if it's completely over the top or very sensible. I think that it might be just one side of the very fine line between the two. Okay, I'm gonna fess up. This is what I did. I sudded up my cloth here with a bit of washing up liquid and lots of water, and yeah, I might have given everything quite a comprehensive wipe. I got Izzy some cornflakes. These are not my favourite cornflakes because I don't think they are fortified. Let's check. No, because you see a lot of cereals are fortified, aren't they, with vitamins and iron. But I don't think these are the Lidl's cheapy ones. They're really cheap, they're like 50p a packet or something. It's just like eating rubbish. But anyway, Izzy will eat that for breakfast, you see. Beer, because, you know, if you're going to be incarcerated, let's at least have beer. Marmite, because I'm running out. Peppers, soy sauce, corn cakes. I've got 3 of those. Corn cakes, I'm addicted to corn cakes. I do always bulk buy corn cakes because they don't sell them everywhere, and I do eat them every day for breakfast. It's my favourite. Loaf of bread, potato hoops, celery. It's going to taste nice with washing up liquid on. Hopefully be okay. I'll rinse it off again with water. Some mackerel fillets in sunflower oil and some sardines. Izzy requested jelly beans because she's feeling really miserable at the prospect of not seeing her friends for a long time in person. There's that fancy pasta, which was £1 for all that. green beans, collie, tomato puree, that's linguine stuff, crumpets, satsumas, what else? Oh, some cheese, raisins, dried mango, and fancy quinoa, and more tomato puree. That's it. Oh no, and these. I figured that now is as good a time as any to wash our coats, since we won't be going out for at least a few days. I've had to put it on a woolens wash because of Izzy's fancy one. Hopefully it comes out alright. Izzy loves her fluffy coat so much that she even wears it in the house sometimes when she's not going out, so she can wear that in the house then once it's all dry. I'm going to make coffee now and ring my mum back because she did call me while I was out. She's got a shopping list for me, so I'm going to do her an online shop. Poor old mum's not going to do very well in the toilet roll department. I've had to just get her the expensive Cushell ones, look, for £8.50. That's so expensive for 9 rolls. Blinking heck, that's nearly £1 a roll. But what else can I do? That's kitchen roll. Don't want to send my mum kitchen roll. Well, I'll put it on for now, but if I can get her anything cheaper in the meantime, I shall change that. It's gone 3:30 again. Our routine at the moment in these early days is just absolutely shot to pieces. Again, all Isabel has done today is her maths. I've just been so distracted and preoccupied. So I went to Lidl's, I came back, and pretty much all I've been doing is ordering some online grocery shops for my mum. And I did find that grocery delivers to my mum's particular area were a bit few and far between. For Tesco's, which was her preferred one, it was like 3rd of April was the first. It's Paddy's Day today, it's the 17th of March. 3rd of April was the first one available. So I clobbered it and ordered everything that she'd asked for on there, plus a couple of little treats. They can be surprises. And then I thought, right, okay, I've got that. That's not ideal. That's like quite a long way in the future. It's not going to hold out till then. So I went on Sainsbury's, and Sainsbury's was worse. It was even beyond then. And then I tried Asda's, and Asda's, the earliest they could do was next week. So for Thursday next week. So that's like a week and 2 or 3 days from now. So I don't know if she can quite hold out till then, but anyway, I've done a duplicate order on that one as well, so we'll have to amend the second one, I think, before it comes. But you can amend things like right up until the night before the delivery, so as long as you've clobbered your spot, you're all right, aren't you? For your parents. Oh dear me. My dad's just like, oh well, I've got a bit of rice, I'll be alright. Like, he doesn't eat much anyway. Oh no. Oh, I think he might have just been, so I think he might be alright for a while. Oh. Anyway, I'm trying to get a list out of him. I haven't got one yet. I'll keep working on that. These parents, they don't want to be told what to do though. They're like, good, we all make our own decisions, thank you very much, you young folk, you young whippersnappers. We're the parents, we tell you what to do, not the other way around. Oh dear. Dad thinks there's going to be a seniors revolt, people won't want to stay in. We'll see, won't we? Unprecedented times, isn't it? But right now, I'm going to sod all the housework, which is, oh my goodness. I just don't even want you to look over there because the washing up has reached new heights of disgustingness. Just don't look over there. So I'm going to learn about photosynthesis again with Izzy. We're going to go over what we did yesterday on the video lesson, but in more depth with the paper sheets, so we can stop and discuss it all. And then after that, she just wants mummy to read to her while she draws, and I said yes, that's fine, and that is what we're going to do. So the washing up and the laundry can all wait until then. It's about 7:25 in the evening. We've been completely out of routine. We have done a bit of reading school, that's all. Been watching the news again about the latest measures, but the time has come to reveal what Izzy has done. Now, the other day I was at IB's sitting in bed drinking tea in the morning, and the door opened and Izzy was hiding behind it, and she was saying, Mummy.
No, you're completely cutting a bit of the story out. You need to start that again.
No, I I'm not.
No, remember in the morning I asked.
Yeah, but if I tell them that, they'll know what you did.
Okay, fine, but
So I need
it's
to start the
making
story
me
from
sound
later on.
Like I
So-
have no...
Right, well, you tell them then. So the other day, I was at IB's, I was in bed drinking tea in the morning, and the door opened, and Isabel was hiding behind the door, and she was saying, "Mummy." And I was saying, "Yes." She said, "I've done something. I'm a bit nervous about you seeing it." Something along those lines anyway. I don't remember the exact words. I was saying, "What have you done? Have you hurt yourself?" "No." And she kept this sort of thing up for some time. And guess what she'd done? What have you done, Isabel?
I got fringe. I cut my own fringe. But she didn't say part of the story. I asked before. I said, "Mummy, I think I want a fringe." And then she said, "Okay, I'll cut it later." And I was like, "No, if Mummy cuts it, it'll be bad." So I did it myself.
Looks good, doesn't it? Oh, she looks like little Isabel when Isabel was little. Because
I had
Isabel.
one when I was like 7.
Oh, should we find the old photo? Hang on.
It's right in your room.
Oh, look at cute little Isabel. Oh, she was so cute.
I still have the round face.
So is this dressing gown going to be a permanent fixture now? It's stuck at home
Probably
for
because
ages.
you don't put the heating on, so I'm cold.
I'm trying to save money.
Yeah, I know, and that's fine. It just means that I'm permanently a bit chilly.
Yeah, it goes without saying I have lost all my work for the foreseeable future. So I've been trying to keep the heating off, like to save money. It's on at the moment though. You may notice because I was
Still
literally
a bit
shivering. So
Yeah.
I did, but I had it off. I had the heating off for hours
I just
though.
couldn't be bothered to take my dressing gown off.
Anyway, I'm gonna tackle the washing up and cook dinner now.
Yay.
It's 20 to 8. I'm making a big vegetable stew for me and Izzy. I can't believe how out of routine we are at the moment. It's all this COVID news. It's just throwing everything up in the air, isn't it? And I don't know. Has it affected your appetite? Because it's affected my appetite. I've barely eaten anything in days. Like, I don't even think I'm consciously worried about it. I mean, I am worried about it, but I don't feel like totally devastated or anything. I know I should, but it's just not sinking in, basically. It's only it's not sunk in yet because it doesn't really feel real. It feels like we're watching a horror film on the news or something, not real. But it does seem to be affecting my appetite considerably, so it's obviously going in at some level. I think I'm going to have to start getting back into routine again because we'll not cope if we're out of routine. I think me and Izzy, we need our bit of normality and our bit of routine. So difficult when we just don't know what the future holds. So it's Paddy's Day 2020 and this is the quietest Paddy's Day I have had in living memory since being a gigging musician. Honestly, it's unheard of to be standing here at 20 to 8 in the evening with a stew bubbling on the stove. I was just having a look at an old vlog I did 2 years ago in Lisbon on Paddy's Day, and it couldn't have been a bigger contrast to this one. It was so full of happy smiling faces and it was so nice. Anyway, I'm glad I vlogged it because I've had something nice to cheer me up this evening. To my very great astonishment, the schools are still open here in the UK at the moment. I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Every day is like another shockwave of news, isn't it? The biggest shockwave is the schools not being shut, frankly. You see, I don't understand why they can't give people the option of keeping their children home. Why, for instance, children over a certain age who are perfectly capable of being home alone couldn't stay home alone if parents have got to work. I understand some parents have got to work and it's difficult and maybe they don't want to send the kids to the grandparents. I totally understand that. But why not have it as an option? Because some people are in the position where they already work from home or they're starting to work from home. And I don't understand why they can't just have a skeleton staff at school for the time being to just look after the ones that can't go. I was watching the news today and they had a whole row of happy little 4-year-olds washing their hands, singing happy birthday to themselves and saying, oh, we're making washing hands fun. But you watched what they were doing with their hands. 4-year-olds are not able to wash their hands as fully and comprehensively as the government's advising. I really think that's not going to work. Anyway, right, who knows what tomorrow will bring, but I will see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching. Bye.